Said it don't pay well to fall in love. Must be the stars, but something's lining up. Hi, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on to a new reading. So y'all, the message for today is trying to ruin your reputation. Now the key word here is trying. So this could be one individual, but you know, even with this whole situation, it doesn't even matter if it's like work, career, business, or your personal life. And I do feel like this is related to your image. So for a lot of people, you could have a good reputation. You could be the type of person to where you don't be getting in trouble like that. And for some reason, somebody just wants to ruin that for you. But of course, not one person can actually ruin a person's reputation. They don't have that much power to do so. They need other people's help. They need to influence other people to believe the same thing, that, you know, whatever it is that they got going on. And pretty much it's a big lie. So yeah, it's like they're trying to ruin your reputation. 10 of Swords showing up here, specifically the cards that I'm using. This one came out. Everything is fine. That's what it says on there. Everything is fine and everything's going to work out for you. It may look like something has worked out in regards to like them trying to ruin your reputation or your image, how other people see you, but it's not. I just caught 111 too on a timer, so new beginnings. But yeah, it looks like it worked out, but it actually didn't, because you're going to rise up from the situation. That's what it looks like to me. So I'm going to see what else comes out. Give me clarity on this. Tell me about trying to ruin your reputation. Look, the star card. So look, you shining real bright. That's why they trying to dim your lights. You could be somebody, and you may not even, for some people, you may not even see yourself as like the star, but you're a light. That's what it is. Especially if you are working in your purpose too. For some people, you could do certain things to where like it could be behind the scenes, but it's like you're doing something for the world, pretty much. Heavy Aquarius energy. You could be like a humanitarian or something like that. See, I done said that before. I don't know what it is, but it's like when you are somebody who could be like a humanitarian, like mentors, life coaches, like you are somebody who can help other people. Like you were saying here, like that could be a part of your purpose. You are going to have to experience that. People trying to ruin your image or ruin your reputation. It's like you are an important person, whether it don't even matter how much followers or like, you know, social media. This is outside of social media. To me, it's given to like, for some people, you may not even realize that in the spiritual realm, you are like literally a celebrity, like for real. Because I had actually started this a video or this a reading, and the 5 of Swords was showing up. I'm not really sure if it's gonna come out again, but I was hearing like a spiritual assassin. See, like for some people, if you are like a celebrity, a star in a spiritual realm, you have to deal or come across spiritual assassins, like literally people who be trying to, I ain't gonna say the whole thing, but y'all know what I'm talking about. You may even have those type of dreams too, where it's like somebody chasing after you or like somebody trying to like unalive you. Yeah, because you a star. You a whole celebrity. Give me clarity on this. What's this about with trying to ruin your reputation? But I keep hearing like image. So like you could be dealing with certain situations to where the way that someone, or like, you know, it could be more than one person, they're trying to ruin your image is by like throwing dirt on you. Because to me with the star card, it looks like somebody who's like cleansed. Like you could come off as like very pure, angelic. Okay, somebody who's like very unique. You can't help but to stand out, even though you could be, I don't know, like behind the scenes, some way, somehow you still stand out. Even like at a distance too. People, like they can see your light. But something about like them throwing dirt on your name or almost like trying to taint your image. That's what it feels like to me. Page of Swords coming out. You can have eyes on you with the Page of Swords. Give me clarity on this. Tell me about trying to ruin your reputation. For the collective, what is this about? Okay, so Page of Wands coming out here. Now, if you are in a situation to where it may look like something has been successful in regards to someone's attempt, there's going to be some good news that pops up with the Page of Wands. And I actually had caught, I just caught 444 on the timer, but I had caught 111. You could be seeing like 111. To me, is giving like new beginnings, a fresh new start, I feel like it could be overdue, or you could feel like it's overdue. But yeah, with the Page of Wands, to me, it's giving like some good news popping up. Give me clarity on this. Yeah, look, Six of Wands coming out. So you're getting some type of recognition. I just posted a video. I had actually recorded it yesterday, but I posted a video today. And it was talking about, for some people, you're going to be publicly vindicated, or like basically your status could be increasing. Now, this could be related to your career, work, or just in general. It's something about like you being a public figure, even though for some people, like this could even to represent like the spiritual realm, because that's what I'm picking up more so. Like, forget the 3D, like social media or whatever, like spiritually, like you showing up as somebody who is a big deal. So with the Six of Wands coming out here, the victory is yours. Tell me more about this. I'm gonna ask like how they're trying to ruin the rep or the image or whatever. Tell me about trying to ruin their image or reputation. You could be dealing with some miserable people, because the Five of Cups is showing up here. It's like they want you to be in this type of energy. There's no type of light going on in this energy with the Five of Cups. Even like dwelling on the past, dwelling on situations that you cannot change with the Five of Cups. So you could be dealing with that type of energy. Because I was asking like why they're trying to ruin your reputation. To me, it's giving like literally like being sad, depressed, like not having any type of motivation in life. Give me clarity on this. Tell me about, well, how they're trying to ruin the reputation. There's a reading I had did the other day, but I ended up deleting it because the way it was showing up, I didn't really like how it was coming out. But this is actually the same type of energy, because like something about people who are humanitarians, you could be a life coach, a mentor. Like basically it's like that's what you were sent here to do. You are an important person, whether you want to believe that or not. For some people, you could be like a spiritual leader. Like you could people could look up to you in regards to like spiritual knowledge, hidden knowledge or something like that. But there's like certain people too that show up in those spaces, or they have the same titles, right? But some of those people are false. They're like fake leaders, even though some people do look up to them. And that's where their lack of discernment comes in too. And especially with social media, like if the person has a whole bunch of followers, you know, people may tend to listen or believe what they have to say. But sometimes people be under those like hidden agendas too. So you got to be careful about that. But that's what was showing up in that reading I had did the other day. I should have just left it, but I just didn't like how it was coming out. But Spirit was like revealing a fake leader, or somebody who shows up as, and I feel like it could be like a type of person where they done gave theirself that title, or it's like something that they want to be so bad. But it's like that's not their purpose. And they could be doing it to where now they could be doing it for clout or whatever, but I don't feel like they are a good influence. But still people look up to them. Even like certain people who are ahead of churches, religious organizations, spiritual communities too, with the Hierophant card showing up. So yeah, give me clarity on this. And it's almost like the type of people who look up to them and believe like literally anything that they say or follow behind them. They are like desperate. They're not in a good place, like mentally and spiritually. That's why it's really important to like watch who you look up to, or who it is that you let influence you. Give me clarity on this. Tell me about trying to ruin your reputation. And it's actually kind of sad, because some of those people, they the ones that are like the fake leaders, or the people that, you know, most people like look up to, but they don't have good intentions for the people. That's like the key thing too. They try to ruin like the real one's reputation. they start attacking them. But it's like it's like in a sense they get kind of in the same position, but it's just like a bad influence. Give me clarity on this. Okay, so we got the Chariot showing up here. See, to me, this is given like literally like you're in control. There's a need to keep moving forward. Do not be walking around with your head down, because you know that somebody's out here trying to like ruin your image or your reputation. Oh, so look, not only is someone trying to like ruin your image, but it's like they also trying to get a reaction out of you too. So yeah, that's like really weird too. But whatever the situation is, like even if they are wanting to get a reaction out of you, it's almost like, to me it kind of seemed like some type of, it may be like entertainment to someone. That's like the only thing I can think of, because it's like, well, why would they go out of their way to do all that? It's like literally they want to be entertained. That could be entertaining to them. Look, you're too divine to compete. So yeah, it's like you're not out here competing with other people. And especially if you know that this is a part of your purpose, it's like something that you are meant to be doing, whatever that could be. But it does show where it's like whatever it is that you're doing, it's actually like very helpful. So you could be the type of person to where you're actually like helping people, whether you realize it or not. So if you are in that situation, it does look like there could be some slight competition surrounding this situation. But it's like you could be definitely well aware that it's like, hey, I don't have to compete with these people. Because I feel like it's a person that could be somewhat in the same position as another person. But then, you can have like regular people that come across you or that know what it is that you're doing. And it's like they want to taint your image on like how other people see you. Tell me more about this. Oh, and I do want to add too, when it comes to where it's like you're too divine to compete. See, when certain people, when they are, and I don't even know how to how to say this, but basically like, you know how like certain celebrities or people that are in the public eye, sometimes like their fans or supporters, they like to, and it's like they're not really like a supporter, but they always try to like put another person up against another person, that type of energy. But it's like that may not phase you, or just like do not engage in that type of energy, because people be wanting to get a reaction out of you in regards to that. It's almost like wanting you to defend yourself in a way, like or want you to say like, oh well, like I don't have to compare myself to another person who's doing something similar to me, or they could be like in the same field or industry or whatever. I feel like there has been like several attempts to like ruin your career or your reputation or image, but like none of them work. Like literally the number 10 is significant too. Like you could have had 10 attempts, or somebody tried to they attempted to do this like literally 10 times or even more. And it's like you're still hanging, like you still strong. Tell me more about this. Okay, so your intuition could be already letting you know about this, because I feel like even the actions, the reactions too, that you may receive from certain people, but you are actually right. you are actually right, and this is actually letting you know too that you are awakening to who you truly are. So there's a need to not dim your lights. Okay, I don't care like how tough it gets, but there's a need to keep going and just like stay focused, knowing that you're in control and nobody else can control what it is that you have going on, especially when it's like something very, very negative, low vibrational. And half the time, the people who be trying to like ruin another person's image or reputation, they don't be having nothing going on for themselves. Like with that 5 of Cups that showed up, because I was asking why they trying to ruin someone's image or their reputation. It's because they are sad. It's like they in a dark place. So y'all, I'm gonna actually end it here, but thank you so very much for watching.